Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. We're here at Fahr Outpost, and we're trying to find a cannon that can blast us all the way up to the moon, because that's where both the final crystal star is to be found, and apparently also Princess Peach. That's what she told us in her most recent letter. Ah, Monsieur de la Moustache. I have tried too many times to talk to the girl in the inn, and she kicked me out, saying "incroyable." So now I must use my heart, the heart of my feelings, for her to melt the snow. True. Yeah, that never works, dude. She doesn't have a fuse. Make body and mind better. Yes, welcome to Inn. Stay of one night is 15 coins. You like rest? Sure. Have a good sleep. Did you get good night's sleep? Please enjoy a meal made by Chef Zest Tea featuring local ingredients if you hunger. Take care and see you again. You got space food. Space food made by Zest Tea. Replenishes 5 HP. Space food? Okay. I wonder what these local ingredients are. Ooh, you can finally buy shooting stars. Those are good items. Let's get one. Yes, welcome to the North Winds Mart. We have many goods. What can be done for you? I think I have another shooting star in here. Yeah, wow, I have two of them. Okay. Alright, I think we're well prepared. Well, what's that hiding behind? Is that a star piece? No, that's an inn coupon. I'm leaving that there. Hiding behind the staircase here next to the Disco Freak. That's Swab. He's the type of guy that just says whatever he's thinking, you know? To be honest, I kind of like people like that. I know nothing. Shabooey. I know nothing about local cannon lovingly nicknamed Big Bob. Shaboom! Okay, Shine Sprite. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all the Shine Sprites. There were only two more. There was one on the trail here, and now that one. I've got them all. That's a Bobomb from Fahr Outpost. He seems to be working on something tough. Must be nice to lie in the falling snow and think things over carefully. You think that sounds nice? I think that sounds cold. Looking at night sky makes me feel vastness of space. Lots of space. Baboom! That's a Bobomb from Fahr Outpost. Why is he digging down into the snow like that? Maybe he's just a deep guy. Oh, great pun. It is so peaceful, Waboom! Fahr Outpost is a nice, restful place. Waploom! With the way they keep on making explosion sounds when they talk, I'm not too sure they want it to stay that way, is the issue. That fan on the side, where's that blowing air from? I didn't see anything corresponding on the inside. Okay, the one person we haven't spoken to. That's the mayor of Fahr Outpost. He doesn't seem too interested in welcoming us. Maybe Bobombs are like a super closed-off society or something. Well, at least maybe these Bobombs are. The ones we encountered in the original game, back on the N64, they weren't quite so reticent. Yes, what business do you have here? We need to get to the moon. So blast us out with your cannon. What? A cannon? No such thing as here. What? Listen, we definitely heard there was a cannon around here. What do you want me to say? We do not have one. What? Did I not tell you? We have no silly cannon? Let's see. So who do I go talk to? Is there a star piece around here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, wait. Haha. Let's see, who can I talk to then? Okay. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do next. I just don't know how to activate that particular story point. Hello, traveler. First time in Fahr Outpost. Kabooey? What? Fahr Outpost Cannon? Wow, I apologize for that. No, I just had distraction. It is nothing. Kapowie. This is Bobomb Village, Dablooey. There is nothing here, Dablamo. As you can guess from my Kablami reserved demeanor, mini Bobombs only open up to other Bobombs. Ah. And I happen to have a Bobomb in my party. What? Did I not tell you we have no silly cannon? Now listen here, you're the mayor, How can an official like you lie that way? Old boy, I know I saw a cannon the last time I was here, so do not lie, sir. Shush! You call yourself a Bobomb, I spit at you. You know rules. There can be no mention of cannon to non-Bobombs. No mention! We must not allow it to be used for evil. Of course I know all that, you great blowhard. But we must use that cannon to get to the moon, old boy. And if we don't, sir, the world could end. World could end. Well, we cannot have that now. Still, you cannot use cannon right now because of certain circumstances. Circumstances? We must have permission of Goldbob to use cannon. He is the one who started the whole blasting things to faraway places policy. Once he got rich, he let business slide and does not start it up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to operation of cannon, but he was so depressed by losing of job that he took Cannon Key and ran off to some settlement far, far away. Goldbob and General White? Yes, that is correct. If you want to use cannon, you must find Goldbob and General White. Very well then. We can't give up now, old boy. Mario, the search is on. Let's go find those two Bobombs. Well, once you find them, come back and talk to me. Alright. There we go then. Goldbob is in Poshley Heights, and General White we saw way back at the beginning of the game in Petalberg. Alright. If I do art attack correctly, that would take them all out. Let's try it. Oh, so close. I was just making circles that were too big and ran out of time. Okay, well, Hoops has a really good attack against everything on the ground power. Stupid piranha plant popped up behind me. Okay, let's start on this guy. They're both pretty dangerous, but he has that move that makes it impossible to actually come in contact with him without getting hurt. And I know how to block this guy's attacks. Okay, let's get some more star power back. And then a standard attack ought to be enough to finish him off. Oh, darn it. Just barely missed. Ha. Just barely missed the action command. Okay, so now we're into a rather infamous part of the game, because this one requires a lot of backtracking. Try to avoid these fights. I could handle them, but they'd slow me down. Ah, here we go. Okay, the path is not as long as I remembered it being. If only because I avoided all those battles. Okay. So I need to go to Poshley Heights to talk to Goldbob, and then Petalberg to talk to General White. Oh, trying to get over into the Undercity. Should have just done normal jumps, I guess. As long as I'm up here, let's check this. Nothing matches. Sorry, it is an unlucky day. Your ticket isn't a winner today. But every day brings a new chance, so try again, okay? Here's a consolation prize. You have so many items right now. I'll hang on to your prize for the rest of today. Please become organized. Okay, let's put those 2 shooting stars into storage. Replenishes 5 HP. That's not very good. I wonder if it'll be important later. Dum da da dum da doo. Every day's a lucky day with Happy Lucky Lottery. You're here, and here's the prize I've been holding on to for you. Please take your consolation prize. Right, mushroom. I get the feeling something good will happen soon. My instincts are always winners. I'll be waiting here for you again tomorrow. Okay. There we go. The reason I wanted to come over here was to trade some of these star pieces for badges with this guy. Let's see. I could get 4 of these 5 badges. I don't need this one, so I'll just get the others. Okay. There we go. And now, Flower Saver, decrease the FP Mario uses by moves for 1. Uses 4 moves by 1. Decreases the FP your partner uses for moves by 1. Flower Saver P. Power Plus, boosts the attack of Mario's Jump and Hammer attacks by 1. Wearing 2 or more of these badges further boosts each move's attack by 1 per badge. Boost your partner's attack by 1. Wearing 2 or more of these badges further boosts the partner's attack by 1 per badge. HP plus P. Increase your partner's maximum HP by 5. Wearing 2 or more of these badges further increases their HP by 5 per badge. Okay. Now then, we need to go to Poshley Heights to speak to Goldbob. So, down to the warp pipe room. next, after this, Petalberg. Little Bob didn't get a thing for his birthday. We'll just have to double up on gifts for next year. No, wait. We'll spend 20 times as much. Or you could just, get him something now. Dad says there's no train set store here. I wonder where we can get one. Good day to you, Gonzalez. What can I do for you today? Well, you see... What's that you say? You must use the cannon at Fahr Outpost to save the world? Well, that is rather a pickle, isn't it? Very well then, I certainly owe you a favor or two. Yes, I should say. The truth is, I had hoped to resume my business with that cannon someday. And just between us, I only stopped because the wife said she didn't like the noise. Sadly, it takes a hefty bit of coin to get that cannon working, so I'll need you to demonstrate just how much you want to use that cannon. If it were a matter of money, just how much would you pay, if I may ask? Everything. What? You pay every coin you own? All of them? You, really? So, really? Yes. Well, I suppose I'm just surprised to hear you say that. Staggered, actually. You know that means you'll be left with 0 coins, with absolutely nothing? You know that, do you? Sure. I mean, think of it, man. If you spend all your coins, and I mean all of them, you would certainly face a great deal of difficulty down the road. Well, the road's going to be pretty short if I don't get that cannon working, so let's just go, shall we? But hold on, I want to make sure you're doing this, fully aware of the consequences. Are you sure you won't regret this later? Absolutely sure. Yes. You won't say just kidding later on or any sort of tomfoolery like that. I can really take them all, really? Yep. Well, alright then. Well, you've certainly shown me something, sir. So, I give my permission for you to activate the Fahr Outpost Cannon. You got Goldbob's pass. Goldbob's written permission to use the Fahr Outpost Cannon. Oh, and I wasn't serious earlier, my dear fellow. How could I take your money? It's a shame, I suppose, but I'll return your money. Thanks. Now, soldier on, my boy. After all that... Gonzalez, I was so impressed with the way you offered up all your coins. You're pretty cool, mister. You're a champion and a detective, and you're saving the world. It always pops up to interrupt my day. RDM Issue 6, Rogueport Today. An unknown businessman was taken into custody today by port authorities as he tried to board the blimp carrying large amounts of a volatile red liquid. After a few tense moments, authorities identified the liquid as a spicy condiment, and the businessman was subsequently released. Our RDM reporters were mystified by the following unsolicited comment. Buy our new hot sauce, folks. Your RDM reporters are not very smart, then. Shop Reporter Go! This week we have the pleasure of introducing the fabulously luxurious shop on the XS Express, the sales stall. This unique boutique on the exclusive train of the independently wealthy just reeks of money, but perhaps the idyllic landscapes rushing past will loosen your purse strings. Says the impeccably dressed manager of sales, come one, come all, be you rich or not at all, to our lovely sales stall. He then announced a double point sale for all RDM readers. Just show him this screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points on any purchase. Cooking for rookies. This is it, rookies. You've finally made it to the big leagues. Today's recipe is an advanced level one. Today we'll be making ink pasta. Just boil fresh pasta until perfectly al dente and mix lightly with inky sauce. Perfecto. Get ready for gourmet chow tonight. Editor's note. Can you believe it, dear readers? The next issue will be our last. Don't miss it. Published by Rogueport Restoration Committee. Anyway. Looks like we have one more interruption to deal with later. But that's going to be later. Before I head on to Petalberg to speak to General White, there are a couple things I want to do here. First of all, let's use those shine sprites. Okay, power up partners. Which partner would you like me to power up? Why, the one that you haven't powered all the way up yet, of course. Shazibi! Shazubi! For a moment I was thinking, yeah, let's skip this. But you know, it's the last one. We're never going to see it again, not in this playthrough at least. Care to power up more? Nope, I think we're done. Return someday. Well, unfortunately, there's no reason for us to do that. Smooch. 10 FP, wow. Replenish Mario's HP with a friendly kiss. Huh. Let's see. Dodgy Fog. Make Mario dodgy for a time so foes frequently miss him. Stampede. Call in a herd of Yoshis to attack all ground enemies. Infatuate. Blow a kiss to all enemies to confuse them. Bobomb Blast. Attack all enemies with a massive blast. 9 FP. Wow. And also, if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget. Our prospector friend. Let's read his adventures. Ah, Mario, how's it going? Did you come to read my journal? Part 1, the night before. The night before. I'm finally off tomorrow. I filled my pack with cheese and I'm ready to go. My to-do list is crossed off. I owe so much to all my investors, not just money. The old get-rich-quick dream, but this is different. I have a reason. See, I owe it to my hometown. It's so cold there, people are constantly shivering. If I find oil and send it there, then people can use it to heat their homes. Oil will make me rich and them happy. Seems to be the perfect goal, right? I have always had this dream since I was very small. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it too, but who doesn't want money? Money! Money! Cover me with it, please! Well, enough for tonight. Heh, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Read another? The Bazaar Fiend. The Bazaar Fiend. Why did it have to turn out like this? I got to Toad Town by boat, then took a train to the foot of Mount Rugged. Unfortunately, you can only get to from Mount Rugged to Dry Desert on foot. And tragedy waited for me as I slogged faithfully up that winding trail. There was a huge awful vulture. I'd read about it in my travel brochures. The Bazaar accosted all travelers on Mount Rugged. I hightailed it, but Bazaar had me in his sights. I felt a piercing jolt as his claws dug deep into my backpack. After dropping me onto a cliff, Bazaar seemed to forget about me and disappear. I let out a sigh of relief, but when I touched my back, I noticed my pack was gone. My pack! In it was all my food and money to start the operation. No! That mangy Bazaar made off with everything of importance to me. All I have left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. But perhaps living is miracle enough, or so I'd like to believe. But now, I can't turn back. I climbed down the mountain to the desert. The dry desert sprawls out before me, beckoning dreamers and fools. I am both, and set out with a heart full of dread. Heh, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Read another? Are any of them not a little embarrassing? A helping hand. I'm now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me lifeless in parts from the merciless desert floor. There was a Koopa with a fine mustache named Colorado, an angel with a pith helmet. He was a world-traveling adventurer archaeologist. I told him about Bazaar, and my quest for oil, and my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke at length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why he should be so kind, and he looked into the distance and said, turning one's back on an ambitious dreamer invites others to do the same to you, old boy. I just want to believe in every dream this sad old world can muster. This guy, he still chases his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. We stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great. A little deeper than Colorado used to be. And why was he back in Dry Desert? I thought he finished up there back in Paper Mario 64. Maybe he decided that there was more to do. A reliable guide. A reliable guide. I am now at the desert oasis. After Colorado left, I set off from Dry Outpost to find my digging point. But the desert is so wide, it's impossible to find anything without a guide. I had no idea where I was going, and my head was splitting in the heat. My throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Was I asleep? I heard a voice calling to me from far away. Hey, are you a nice guy? If you're a nice guy, then give me something nice. I didn't have the food or water I received from Colorado. I had nothing. Why do you lie here? If you are a nice guy, give me a nice thing and I will help. I croaked. All I have is my dream. When next I awoke, I was at this oasis. You're awake, I heard. There was a little mouser there in a gray headscarf. My name is Mustafa. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. I don't know how or why, but it seems I've been saved by yet another stranger. Do you need a guide? If there is somewhere you want to go, I will take you. Unbelievable. I've actually found a reliable guide. So he's basically just following the same path we followed way back in Chapter 2 of the original Paper Mario. The digging point. The digging point. We're here. I'm finally at the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. I was told to draw a line from a blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. I went north a precise distance from the exact termination point. I ended up here at a point between dry ruins and the oasis. Mustafa has guided me this far with skill and bravery. He said, "You are a nice guy. Your dream will come true." Mustafa believes this. He left then, leaving me to fight this battle on my own. All I have to do is dig here until I find oil. That's all. I stocked up on lemons and limes at the oasis, so I should last a few days. I must find that oil. Heh, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Read another? Part 6. The Long Dig. The Long Dig. I'm digging for oil now, and my hand shakes as I write these perhaps final words. I've been digging from sunup to sundown, but still no sign of that sweet crude. Maybe I've just picked a dry spot in this cursed desert. But I'm sure this is where Mer Lovely told me to dig. Yes, I'm sure of it. There's no more food or water, and even my hopes have dwindled to nothing. Ah, this is it. My dream dies here with me under these unforgiving skies. My dream. My? Wait, no, this is not it. My dream is of something else. Yes, something else. Dig. Keep digging. I must keep digging. Arms, move, body, work, find oil. Heh, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Read another? Part 7, the wrap-up. The wrap-up. I'm now on a boat back to Deer Roadport. I did it. I finally struck oil in that dry desert. I have left the day-to-day operation to my men in the field and now return home. It all came true. Striking it rich, finding oil, my dream. But somewhere along the way, this became more than just my dream. So many people have helped make this dream happen. So many. You had nothing to give, but I got something nice anyway. Dear Mustafa. I just want to believe in every sad dream this world can muster. Ah, Colorado. People who lent me money and gave me food and showed me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. I must do something for all of them. That feeling has pushed me even harder. I must share this feeling with the people who helped me as I struggled. I must share these words that have seared themselves into my heart. Dreams come true. Lumpy. Yeah, it's a little... Always says the same thing. Okay, looks like we're done. I see. Well, I'll just be here thinking about what to do next, so say hi anytime. There was kind of a disconnect between the end of Part 6 and Part 7 there. like he was hallucinating and about to die, and then suddenly, hey, I'm on a boat back to Rogueport. Well, at any rate, come on, get in there. There we go. All right. So let's see. I think General White was in the previous area? I don't remember. I don't think he was up here. Thanks to you, it'll be calm here again. Of course, peace and quiet is bad for business. Nobody goes in that shop anymore. The business world is a rough place, man. Hey, buy some items once in a while. The guy in the shop sure would appreciate it. Okay, so I think General White was over here. Yeah, I think he was supposed to be here. Okay, game, let's get completely meta, shall we? I've been playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door a lot lately. I wasn't sure at first, but that game is awesome. I just beat it, every chapter. Totally cool ending. I loved it, so worth the money. Think there'll be a sequel? If not, I hope they make a Paper Luigi game. Yeah, I bet that'd be awesome too. Okay, he's just making fun of people. Okay, so who do I talk to find out what happened to General White? Hey, keep your hands to yourself in here. Basically, everything in this room is a one-of-a-kind collectible. Okay, so he doesn't know. Oh, is that so? Hooktail is toast, huh? I guess that's a good thing. Although, well, I've heard Hooktail has lots of dragon friends, yeah, and I've heard they're all much meaner and more powerful than Hooktail. So what do you think? You shaking now or what? Ah, psych, served. Yeah, not really. Come in, welcome to Nifty's shop. What can I do for you? Come again, okay? So is it true that you guys defeated Hooktail? Wow, I'm sorry I doubted you. But really, do you blame me? I mean, you're so skinny, you're wafer thin. So, I mean, everyone is. Maybe I should try talking to the mayor. Okay, no, I don't need a dry bouquet. I still have one in storage. Huh? What's that? General White? Oh, here we go. Oh, he was here before, but he said he was taking a trip, and then he left. Wait, hang on a sec. Did he say something about a deserted isle to the south? He was either going there or not going there. Okay. I guess those are the two possibilities. Right. Let's head on down to Keelhaul Key. I wonder who we should ask. Probably ought to start with Papatch. General White? Yeah, he was just a second ago. But he took off right quick. Said he was going to a city what floats in the sky or something. Okay. And back in the GameCube version, this is a pain in the backside. Because the warp pipes aren't all just conveniently grouped up like this. So even though you don't have to use the various methods of transportation that you originally used to get places, It still takes forever. Gotta admit, that Rockhawk guy was overrated. You're the real deal. No, thanks. But where's General White? Do you know? Still the greatest ever, the Great Gonzalez, champ. That didn't take you long. Well, these guys are all kind of low level. Hot sauce me. Oh, you have to pay for it. I mean, it's set to be a literal hot commodity after all. How about 10 coins? Yeah, nah, not unless I use up the other one. If I ever make a movie of my life, it'll be called The Worry Ward of Glitzville. Hey, I'm a pretty good storyteller, don't you think? Yeah, I want to be a writer. A skywriter, heh heh heh. Okay, where was he? Did he go into the Glitz Pit? Maybe the juice bar? Just what I'd expect from a legendary Glitz Pit champion, an overwhelming win. I'm sure Prince Mush was duly impressed with your win as well. Yes, young Mush is doing quite well, all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. Well, at least she acknowledged it. Yeah, that's definitely got to be Jolene. It's the only reason why she'd care that much about how well Mush is doing. General White? Oh, you must mean that white Bobomb, huh? Here we go. Yeah, he used to come here all the time. But I haven't seen him lately. Now that I think about it, I think he headed off to some huge tree. Or not. Why do they keep saying or not? That's just silly. Okay, probably either Punio or the Elder is the one I need to talk to now. Blasted. Come on, get in the blasted pipe. Okay. So there's the Elder. Oh, that little Punio. He's always so darn squishy-washy. Okay, not her. More scolding from the world's loudest grandma. When will it ever stop? Welcome to the Great Tree. Eh? General White? Yeah, he's an old Bobomb with this great mustache. But I have no idea where he went. He may have said he was going somewhere dark. Okay. Twilight Town. Okay, is there anywhere I haven't been yet? Let's see, I've been to Petalberg, just went to the Great Tree, was at Glitzville, went to Keelhaul Key. Technically, I haven't been to Poshley Heights yet, not on this part of the quest. Let's see, who to ask. In this village, the moon is really all we can rely on. It even grants wishes. I wish that Twilight Town will always be peaceful and it's ever so dim. Oink, 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 oink. Mario wasn't Oink Mario. Mario was the Oink bad guy. So Mario was really the Oink hero of our village. Oink, 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 oink. I'm just not Oink getting this at all. Huh? General White? Yeah, I know that old guy. He's a white Bobomb, right? He was here until recently. What? Where did he go? What am I, his secretary? He just looked tired and kept mumbling about a cannon. Hey, how are you, Mario? You look extra nice today, as usual. I mean, no one in this village would ever wear that hat with those overalls. I mean that in a nice way, of course. You're a total trendsetter, seriously. Okay. I choose to interpret that in a positive way. So either he's gone to Fahr Outpost, or he's gone back to Petalberg. Maybe he went to Poshley Heights to speak to Goldbob? Okay, no, he's not here. Mumbling about a cannon. I can only guess that means Fahr Outpost, and that means it's going to be a much longer trip. Okay, let's go back to Twilight Town quickly. Speak to that one guy again. Just want to make sure, first of all, that he actually said what I think he said, and second, that he doesn't have anything else that might help. Okay, General White. White Bobomb was here until recently. Where did he go? What am I, his secretary? He just looked tired and kept mumbling about a cannon. Okay. The only thing that really makes sense is going to Fahr Outpost. And that, unfortunately, is going to take a little while. Ha. And I'm actually kind of running low on time for recording. Okay, I should be able to get to Fahr Outpost without too much hassle, as long as I'm able to dodge all of those enemies again. You! If this is the so-called Great Gonzalez? Well, it's me, your worst nightmare, the new and improved Rockhawk. Don't think I forgot you, punk. I'm reborn, you coward. My training regimen would blow your mind. I'm on the fast track back to the top, and ain't nobody gonna get in my way. Rock! And still, on rainy days, I feel the bruises your hammer of shame left on the spot, and I feel the rage again. If you ever show your face in the ring again, I'll beat you so bad your mama won't even recognize you. Remember the Rock! Number 1, Rockhawk. Last time his bragging didn't work out so well for him. Ow! Fahr! Guess I could run, but... Okay. I don't believe spike defense protects the partner. Really close to leveling up again. Oh, darn. There we go. I want to know about General White. Did any of you see him? Better bring out the other Bobomb. Your Bobomb companion will understand. Caraco! Okay. I'm gonna guess that means I have to talk to the mayor again. Oh ho, you have permission to use cannon. Must mean you met up with Goldbob. All that remains is General White. What? You cannot find the general? Mustache gentleman, where has he gone to? Now where did he go? This makes trouble for us. We definitely need him. Otherwise we cannot even operate that thing. So what to do? Okay. I'm not quite out of time, but I will be very shortly. And I think the part that follows is going to take quite a while. So, yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Viewers, thank you very much for watching Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. We've made quite a bit of progress, despite appearances. We are very close to getting the cannon squared away. We weren't able to make it all the way to the moon in this episode, which I'd end of the previous episode I hoped we would, but didn't quite make it. Still, definitely make it in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.